in this video, I'm going to show you a 7-figure abandoned cart flow strategy that you can use in your brand. Now, this flow alone is in a ton of the top brands right now in the e-com space. They all use it. Again, you can go check it out yourself. Just sign up for their email list, add something to the cart, and then just kind of abandon it and see for yourself. But this flow, it's really important that we understand where the customer or where the audience or the subscriber is in this part of the journey. So typically in this stage, they've already viewed the product. They've already, gotten a little bit of the benefits. They've seen it multiple times, etc. Now, they're pretty much wanting to buy. They want to buy at this stage. But there is something that is still holding them back. Now, to really hit on these pain points or find what it is that's holding them back, we want to make sure that we can cover everything that could potentially hold them back. So let's get into exactly what the flow consists of. So let me go a little bit smaller. Cool. So pretty much the first email is just going to be going over a reminder, and it's going to be telling them like, hey, you forgot something. And then it's going to be a dynamic product section inside Klaviyo. And in this, it's just kind of, again, reminding them there isn't really much to this email. So keep it simple. Don't go over the top, because this flow is going to cover a lot of other stuff in depth. So it's important that we just kind of keep it simple in the first email. Just remind them they might have forgotten or they might have objections. So it's important that we just keep it really simple. In email 2, we want to handle objections. Now, we really need to figure out what are common objections when it comes to our brand, right? Now, this can be things such as if you are a brand that sells a consumable, right? Like, where are your products sourced? How do you store your products if it's maybe like a liquid? How is it manufactured? All these kinds of things. What are some of the ingredients that are in it? Is it healthy to drink, etc.? Whatever it is, you just really want to make sure that we handle the objections in depth and just really figure out what the exact objections are going to be. Then we're going to move on to email 3, and we're going to hit them with some social proof and reviews. Now, essentially, when it comes to reviews, we want to tackle. This is something that isn't said out there, so I'm going to put this out there. When we are looking for reviews to put inside emails, we want to make sure that the reviews target some sort of objection or some sort of angle. For example, let's say your brand, your concern is shipping times. We want to make sure that we put a review of someone saying, quick shipping, got here within 3 days, or whatever it may be. Or let's just say, something is like, an objection is like, does this work? We can put a review of someone saying it transformed their life. It did this, it just shaped them into something better. And we really want to make sure that we focus on certain angles and diverse those angles throughout the reviews. So typically you can include about 3 to 4 reviews is a good amount, and really finding each one to focus on an angle, a different angle, of course. And that's been shown to prove really well. Again, with the brands that I've worked with, the 6 and 7-figure brands that I've worked with, we do this across all their flows, and it performs amazing. So email number 4, we want to address frequently asked questions. Now, this can be a little bit of a trickier email, because we want to really dig deep on what are the questions that are being asked by customers. Now, common ones across all brands is like, how long will it take to see my order? What if it doesn't work? It's kind of really hard to generalize FAQs, so it's hard to come up with some on the spot, but really just focusing on the frequently asked questions. And again, throughout all these emails also, you're going to want to make sure that they all have the product that they abandoned. It's going to be a dynamic section inside Klaviyo, and you want to make sure it's always at the top of the email for each email. Very, very crucial that we show them that product throughout every single email. So again, just frequently asked questions is what we are going to want to put here. And yeah, just make sure you really focus on real questions and don't make up some yourself. Otherwise, of course, this just won't convert like I'm saying it will. And I promise you it will if you just put in the right work and have the right information in your emails. So email 5 is just going to be a last chance. We can tell them, hey, we're about to put this back on the shelf. Here's your last chance to get it before, someone else may grab it. Now, there is a section here that we can do where we introduce an offer, and it will just kind of push this down. So we will have for this sake, we will do an email 4.5. Or I will quickly actually do this for you guys. Pause the video. Okay, cool. So I added it in there for you guys just to not be confused. But, we are actually selling the bag here. Okay, now we got the arrows. So pretty much what email 5 is just going to be is we're just going to introduce an offer. Now, this can be a percentage off offer, or if you're not a brand that constantly runs free shipping, you can just do something as simple as, hey, your order ships free if you purchase it within the next 24 hours. And then in email 6 can be last chance, 12 hours only. So the urgency gets really hard here. And again, the main thing here is to just push them to start checkout, because then our checkout flow will now get them to make the purchase and complete it. And so, yeah, that's pretty much going to conclude the video there. This is the abandoned cart flow strategy that will make you an extra 7 figures if done correctly. So if you did like this video, please go ahead and leave a like, comment anything that I should be going over next in any of my other videos, whether that's how-tos, maybe guides, tips and tricks, mistakes to avoid. But if you did like this video, again, you can go down in the description and click the first link to download my 12 free trainings on everything email marketing. It covers literally everything from deliverability to copywriting to design to segmentation, unsubscribes, all that stuff. Really, really good information, and it's all for free. So again, just click that first link in the description, and I'll see you guys in the next one.